Introducing the Quick Model View TwinIt application template. Quick Model View is perfect for those that have completed TwinIt Academy and are looking to take the next step. The template is open source, easy to set up, fully documented, and provides an excellent starting point from which to begin creating your own TwinIt applications. If you're looking to build an understanding of how imported CAD models work in tandem with the TwinIt IAF viewer, the Quick Model View template, and its fully documented code and developer guide, is the best place to start. Let's jump right in and see how easy it is to deploy the Quick Model View application template. You can find step-by-step instructions for deploying the template in the new deployment section of the Quick Model View Template Developer's Guide. Be sure to refer back to the Developer's Guide when it's time to deploy the template to your TwinIt application. We begin by opening Visual Studio Code, where I have cloned the Quick Model View template source files from the open-source GitHub repository, and opened the folder in my Explorer panel. We will use the source files to deploy the template to TwinIt, and to build and run the template's web client. I have also signed into my application on TwinIt using the TwinIt Visual Studio Code extension. Here you can see I am signed into an application named My TwinIt App. It does not yet have any projects. Creating a project will be one of the first things we do. When deploying the template, you start by deploying a Quick Model View Manager project. So first we create a project named QMV Manager, which stands for Quick Model View Manager. Next, we will deploy the template scripts and user configuration files to the QMV Manager project. The script and config files can be found in the setup folder of the template source files. You'll see a folder containing the configs, and another containing the scripts, along with two info files that contain metadata for the scripts and user configs. The bulk load feature of the TwinIt Visual Studio Code extension will enable us to quickly add the template scripts to our QMV Manager project by selecting the script info metadata file, and then the script files themselves. We will then do the same for the template's user configuration files. Finally, we will create a user group with admin rights for the QMV Manager project, and relate the Quick View Manager user configuration to it. Adding the user group will allow us to add admin users to our deployed template. Relating the user config to the user group will allow the template's web client to connect to the TwinIt application. Congratulations! In only a matter of minutes, we've deployed the Quick Model View TwinIt application template. Now let's build and run the template web client to see the application in action. The code for the IPA Core React web client can be found in the template source files in the app folder. There are two things we need to do before we can run the web client locally. First, we update the client config with our unique application ID. Then we install the libraries and packages that the web client requires, including the DT platform libraries used to communicate with the TwinIt API. Having configured our application ID and installed the libraries, we are ready to run the client locally. This will compile the client on your system and open the web client in your browser. When the web client opens, you will be redirected to sign into TwinIt. You can then select the QMV Manager project we created earlier in Visual Studio Code. The QMV Manager is used to create new Quick Model View projects, to which you can import and view CAD models. Simply enter a project name and click the Create Project button. As the project is being created, you'll see feedback as each step in the process completes. Once the creation process is done, the project will appear in the list on the right. Now that we've created a Quick Model View project, let's take a look at how to use it. As we switch to our newly created project, you can see the two Quick Model View project roles, Admin and Viewer. We'll select the Admin user group as admin users are able to import CAD models. The model viewing interface is currently empty. Let's import a model. In my project, a CAD model has already been uploaded to my project using the Revit TwinIt plugin. I'll select it and begin the import process. Once the model is imported, I can return to the model view and begin to interact with my model. You can import as many models as you'd like to your project using the TwinIt plugins for Revit, AutoCAD, Civil 3D, and IFC. The Quick Model View web client makes it easy to visualize and search your models. You can use model property information to create filters to focus and zero in on specific elements. For instance, everything on the ground floor of your building. The element table enables you to easily view the elements that match your filters and expand any row to see complete property data for an element. And with a click, you can export the data table to Excel. The Quick Model View TwinIt application template is open source and intended to be a starting point for your own applications. As such, the documentation is built with the developer in mind. The developer guide includes high-level content explaining how the template works, and in-depth detail on concepts like the template's data model. When you're ready, you can find a link to the Quick Model View documentation and template source files on the Digital Twin Factory community under the Open Source Repository section.